Hey everybody, welcome back to Craps University. Today we're going to talk about a strategy. It's called the 2-point conversion, and it's pretty simple. We're going to play the pass line and we're going to play a come bet. That is your 2 points. So where does the conversion come in? After the come out roll, we're also going to place the 6 and 8. If the 6 and 8, if one of these hits, that's going to fuel your odds on the pass line first. And if your come bet hits, it will come down, but you'll get paid. And then you'll put another come bet out. Let's say it moves to the 5, then you'll have one time odd that you'll play. So it's pretty easy. The 6 and 8 low house edge bets with odds as we build more house edge. So, or the more the odds, the less the house edge, let's say. All right, so let's walk through a demo. Pretty easy. Pass line first. We're going to come out. We're going to grab some dice. And here we go. And we're coming out. And 2 craps. That's a loss for that line bet. And we're coming out. Looking for a point. Point is a 4. 4 came the hard way. Actually, there we go. Creating a mess here for myself. And pretty easy. We're going to take out $100. We're going to have a $25 pass. And we will get 15 change. And we'll cap those at 30. And we'll rack those up. And we're looking for that second point. And 6. All right. Our come bet moves. 30 gets paid 35. And we'll put 25 odds. We'll rack the 10 up. What do we do with this? We got it in the come bet. All right, let's put it on the 9. Don't need that cap. We've got 2 points, 2 place bets, and now we're trying to convert into odds on both the pass line, and we're doing that with basically house money. And 8. $30 pays 35. Let's go to 1 times odds on that 6. And there it is. There's the 6. All right, 1 to 1 in the front. And we are going to pay ourselves 30 on the back. But all this comes down and we rack it. At the same time, we put our come bet out there. We need 2 contract bets. Contract bet is a pass line and a come bet. And we have our 2 place bets. And 10. We will put single odds on that since we racked up about $85. And 7 out. And we just swipe everything down. Coming out. And 6, 6 the hard way. All right, so we've got 6 there. We're gonna use my money out of my rack. Come bet 9 and 8. 2 contract bets. When this moves, it'll be a contract bet, and 2 place bets. And 10, 10 the hard way. All right, that stays flat. And 6. And we'll rack that up. All right, we have a hit now. And 7. That's a win. This loses. And 5. Looking for that other come bet. And 4. And 6. But we are going to move over to 6. I should have done that ahead of time. Frequency is just a little bit better on the 6 and 8. And 5. We hit that point. We pay down there. That flat bet is working. And 9. And we're going to throw 30 and odds behind there since we won the flat. And 5. Nothing happening. And 7. 7 out. All right, one more roll. And 8 the hard way. We'll play the 6 and 9. We've got a come bet out there. And 9. We travel here, but we've got to pay that 9. We'll come down. We'll drop 25 behind, and we'll drop it on the 5. We'll place the 5. It's kind of, we always have 4 numbers working. We basically have the inside working. We're waiting for these to hit before I can convert to odds. And 6. $30 pays $35. We'll rack 5. We'll put 30 in odds back there. And 10. 10 the hard way. And 5. $25 pays $35. Let's go ahead and put odds there. Rack the change. And 9. One to one on the flat, 45. 30 divided by 2 is 15, plus 30 is 45. That's how you get your odds. this all comes down, we'll drop a new come bet, and we will rack that. We'll wait till the come moves. And 8 the hard way. And 1-to-1 on the flat, 60 on the odds. We'll pull all that down. We'll move there. We're on the come out, and this will fuel those odds. And 9 works out nice. We got our 2 contract bets. We'll put $50 in odds behind. And 5. Pays 35. We'll press up to 80 odds. We want even odds. We'll rack that 5. And 8. Sorry, I thought we were on the 9. So that's going to be 96. And our come bet comes down. We can drop. We'll move to 80 on that. That was a nice little rack up there for us. Looking for a second contract bet. That's why we have the come out. All right, let's go. And 7 out, of course. But we had a come bet out there, so get paid 25. We swipe everything. And very quickly, $41 profit. Very quickly, we didn't go through too many rolls. We did about a minimum of 3, but as you see, 41 bucks. If you stick to this and you play it like you're supposed to, you protect that bankroll, which is good. I don't think personally you're going to get rich off of this one. I think that this is a good one to play. Maybe intermediate skill level. This would be great to play because you only have 4 numbers at risk. And with your place bets, you're strategically putting those so you can get more coverage on the inside numbers. So that's pretty easy. I'm surprised, to be honest with you. When I wrote this script, when I read this, I was like, there is no way we're going to be able to make this. So pros, here's the pros. Tight exposure with consistent, easy decisions. And it is very easy. It leverages the value of odds on whatever you have on the come, your 2 contract bets. That's where you're getting the value. And you're only using the 2 place bets to fuel that's why they call it 2-point conversion. You're playing 2 points and you're converting your place bet winnings into odds. So that's where the value's at. If we would have hit 5 and 6 or wherever our place bets were more often, we'd have bigger odds. So when we hit those, the payout would be nice. And it's a simple rhythm that's effortless. And remember, reset at 7. When 7 comes out, you have to reset. Don't go back in on tilt and try to get what you may have lost, because really, in the grand scheme of things, you didn't lose that much. Here's some cons. Only 2 numbers working. So on monster hands, you grow slower than the full inside spread. So you're trying to get value. The place bets, though, that's the only thing you're converting into odds. Okay, and you got 2 numbers to convert. So this requires a little bit of discipline to convert and not add that 3rd contract bet. When I was rolling, I was like, we should just add a 3rd contract bet. If it would have come out, if you would have had a contract on the 8, a contract on the 6, you have a contract on the pass line, then you could have chosen to place the 5 and 9, and that would then power. But I didn't do it. So you need some bankroll to begin with. I came in with 25. I never really dipped down deep into it. You could probably come in at, I would say, $500 to $700 and feel confident in being able to play a while. All right, so that's the 2-point conversion. 2 contract, timely conversions, odds doing the heavy lifting. Keep the footprint small, as you saw that we were, and let the value of the odds work in your favor. The odds are true odds bets. That's why it's zero house edge. That's what you're supposed to get paid on those odds bets. Yeah, so this would be a comparison to a 3-point Molly, kind of close, maybe a little brother of Molly. I don't know. If you got any comments, if you play this or have experience with it, or you want to play it, let's see your results and your comments down below. As always, we'll see you on the field. Thanks for watching.